Sven, let's start it with you. Your number 3, guilty pleasures.
Very curious.
Yeah. I'm also very curious what Sven comes with.
Yeah, I'm really curious.
I find it a really hard topic because it was so undefined for me what a guilty pleasure was. And
it is, yeah.
And as you say, as a connoisseur of high cinema, I only watch. I do only watch high-rated videos by the critics.
Only watch movies with a bit of brie and a glass of port. Yes, exactly.
Absolutely not true, but I like to keep up this image you created for me. So I just picked some random movies. One of them is Basic Instinct, a Paul Verhoeven movie, Dutch director, with Sharon Stone and Michael Douglas as the main.
Nice. Again, Paul Verhoeven, really?
52 by the critics. That's actually a Rotten Tomato.
Oh, really? Wow.
Fresh tomato. And 63 by the audience. Yeah. Don't have to make.
When was the last time you saw that movie?
Yeah, I think several years ago. I think 6 years ago. So it's quite long already. So only I've seen it. Yeah, I think it's in between a thriller and a bit of a parody of a thriller, like something like that, because the plot is not that great, but I really like the bit of the acting of Sharon Stone and Michael Douglas, two really good acting, and it's a silly topic a bit, and it's a bit thriller like, and yeah, I think it's a good pick for number 3.
And it has the famous scene, of course, that everybody knows.
Yeah, I never saw the whole movie. I think I know the scene really good. Yeah, and I always forgot because I think I saw it maybe half or something.
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert, boss.
There's one famous scene that opens your eyes.
We come later. Yeah. What I really liked about it, well, it has this LA little bit criminal atmosphere, and it's also a bit erotic. It's an erotic thriller.
Yeah.
So, that's also maybe a guilty pleasure because it's a little bit fout. How do you say that in English? It's a bit
wrong. Yeah.
It's a bit naughty. Yeah.
Naughty. Yeah.
Naughty. Yeah, not really appropriate to cheeky to like this film. Yeah. So I think that's also fitting a bit the guilty pleasure identity. Yeah. So this movie.
You're number 3.
Here I go for number 2. That is Dumb and Dumber. It's a really lowbrow kind of humor. Politely said. It's not a movie I would watch again. I think without any drugs.
That's a good way. Yeah.
I think I would smoke a joint. I think I could watch.
You're doing it right to your broadcast location, Amsterdam, the Netherlands.
Exactly.
Yeah.
With a big joint or a big space cake, I think I would watch it again. I think that would be a lot of fun. But if I put it on now, I think I would
disappointed.
I think I could not stand it anymore. But at the time I watched it, I was living with my aunt. I think I was 10, 11 years old, and I found it so funny and so. Yeah, I know there was a humor fitting to a child, and maybe that's also describing the humor in the movie. But well, perfectly. Acted in the way they had to do it, the two guys. So that was, it was what it is. It's not like the Americans are not great in humor. We have to say, I'm sorry, guys. The Brits are the best. Yes. The Americans sometimes try a bit too hard to be funny, and that's something.
They always have the same jokes.
Yeah. No. But when you're 10, 11, you don't see that through yet. So
yeah, it's fun then.
That's why it's on number 2. Yeah. it's a position you don't want to be number 2. That's where Dumbledore.
Nice one.
In this case, on our list of guilty pleasures, I'm not sure if you want to make the number 1 position, but
depends a bit on your motivation, I think.
yeah, true. And Dumb and Dumber is also the movie when they pull out, or is that the mask that Jim Carrey pulls out the heart of the Chinese?
That's the mask.
That's the mask. I love that scene.
Yeah. also guilty pleasure.
Yeah, but I do
like
remember he's walking with a heart. I think that should be the mask, but I don't remember if I've seen the mask.
And then he puts it in his bag.
For sure, you saw it on TV when you were young, for sure.
I loved the mask. That's when I fell in love with Jim Carrey as an actor.
Yeah. Nice.
When was that movie, The Mask?
Yeah, I saw the one before. I saw Ace Ventura. That's when I fell in love with Jim Carrey.
The Mask is 1994. Yeah, I was 10 years old then.
No.
94.
I was 5 years old then.
Top Gun is my number 1.
Right, there we go. Koen is out now.
I got to know it by Koen, and
that's already bad.
Yeah, most things I got to know by Koen were really bad.
Exactly, yeah.
The advantage of this movie was that a lot of common friends liked this movie, so I could trust it. It was a good pick. No,
I had to watch it. Yeah.
It refers really to a period of my life that I was living with this crazy guy in the same house and some other crazy guys, and this one here, and
the crazy doctor with a crazy.
We were heartbroken, Casanova guys on the same time, maybe on the same day.
Life,
yeah. So we were like actually really fitting to the. The image of this movie, of the main characters, like not that we were pilots, definitely not, but if you
we tried to fake it, but
pilot as a symbol of hunting or going into a really life full of adrenaline, then you can say, well, there was a parallel, and we watched it several times, and I think it's an ultimate guilty pleasure for young guys and having a lot of fun and being getting adult in some way. And my favorite scene of the movie is this scene. I'm gonna show you. Where they are singing the song of the righteous.
You don't see anything yet. Then we have to put it in the show first.
Oh, good. I did.
No, it's not in.
Oh, okay. The first scene is this one. You have it now?
Yeah, there it is.
He's loving feeling. Yeah. Awesome. We always said we would do this, but we never did.
No, but we did it with other songs.
Yeah, that's true. Multiple times.
And we were mostly not so. We were not the best wingman.
You were the wingman at all. We had a good wingman. That was Jochem.
That's true.
He was an ultimate wingman.
I'm Charlotte Blackwood.
He did a lot of crazy things for us. That poor guy. Poor bastard.
Yeah. So that's Top Gun.